What's next for the number 4 middleweight contender Brendan All In Allen after picking up a unanimous decision victory over the Golden Boy Edmund Shabazian? Well, he got on the microphone and said, I deserve a title shot. He has Sean Strickland literally sitting or standing cage side in the corner of his opponent, calling him out after he's already lost to him. And let's be honest here, Brendan Allen, you just beat a guy who also lost to Anthony Fluffy Hernandez. And when Fluffy defeated him, he broke him and didn't even need the judges' scorecards. And let's remind you, Brendan, you not only have lost to Anthony Fluffy Hernandez once in the UFC, but twice as well as in the LFA. What makes more sense for you to fight is the winner of this fight happening next month at UFC Fight Night Oklahoma City, Jared the Killer Gorilla Cannonier versus Christian Leroy Duncan. And I know Alan is not going to like that answer, but here's what he's going to listen to that might make him come around. Now let's look at Jared the Killer Gorilla Cannonier first. Now, we see that he has lost 3 of his last 4 fights, and most of them are to the top of the division as they stand today. One of them that is similar to Brennan Allen is the number 3 ranked middleweight contender in the world currently, Nasruddin the Sniper Imavov, and he beat him with fourth round TKO in the live fight night of Louisville, Kentucky. And as well, we know that Brennan Allen flew all the way to Paris, France to fight the Frenchman in his home country and would lose a 3 round unanimous decision himself. And what another opponent that both Jared and Brendan share is the Italian dream, Marvin Vettori. At the time, Marvin was ranked number 3 and Jared was number 4. Crazy. They had a 5 round beatdown on the side of Marvin Vettori's face, and Jared Cannonier proved that he was a superior fighter, just like Brendan Allen did. But in his case, he only needed 3 rounds to do that. And lastly, Jared Cannonier, unlike Brendan Allen, he has a victory over the 2-time middleweight champion of the world, Sean Strickland. That is very controversial. One judge gave it 49-46 to Sean Strickland, the other two 49-46, Jared Cannonier. And yes, we know Brendan Allen sitting there or standing there looking discouraged. He hates the fact that he just lost to Sean Strickland at a catchweight bout, mind you. But now let's look at Christian Leroy Duncan. Now he is on a surge. He is on a 4 fight win streak after losing his first fight, his first fight in the UFC to RoboCop Gregory Rodriguez. And a similar opponent that Christian and Brendan share an opponent is your boy Eric Anders, who he fought last year and he defeated him very easily, demolished him. I mean, it's the tail end of his career. But back when Eric Anders was in the LFA, he would have a fight for the middleweight championship against Brandon Allen, and he would pound him into the ground by winning the fight unanimous decision. Now, if he can't get the winner of that fight, then here's a gift for you, Brandon Allen. The former UFC 2-time middleweight champion himself, Israel, the last stylebender Adesanya. Now, we all know out of his last 6 fights, he has lost 5 of them. Let's look at the losses, shall we? The 2-time light heavyweight champion and the 1-time middleweight champion, Alex Poatan Pereira, losing to Sean Strickland by 5 round unanimous decision in Australia, losing as well in Australia to Dricus Du Plessis' 4th round submission rear naked choke, and then losing 2nd round knockout to Nasruddin Imavov, who we all remember has a victory over Brendan Allen as well. So there's a common opponent that both Brendan and Israel share. And then his last loss back in March earlier this year in Seattle to Joe Body Bags Piper. But if we're going back to the win side of Israel Adesanya's career, he has a victory over Marvin Vettori in his second fight in the UFC and a rematch where he became the middleweight champion and defeated him all 5 rounds, 3 judges' scorecards, unanimous decision. And we all remember Brandon Allen has a victory over Marvin Vettori as well. If he wants to get a fight back that he thinks can put him in title contention, then Israel Adesanya is that fight.